What's up, guys? Welcome back to It's the Roundtable Podcast. I am your host, I am Brian Bonnie. Ayos ba tayo dyan? This podcast is your perfect partner balancing work and life one episode at a time. Join me as we navigate adulting. Sometimes growing up sucks, but we love it. Hey, to another episode of It's the Roundtable Podcast. Hi, Katables. I'm your host. I am Brian Bonnie. Baka lang kasi nakalimutan nyo sa tagal nyo hindi nakikinig, no? Ano na? No, Katables. I am encouraging you to please follow and click subscribe on Spotify and Apple Podcast, or please share this episode, or why not the whole show, to your friend, to your loved ones, para naman mas dumami tayo sa community na to, sa table natin na to, di ba? Mas madami yung sumama sa atin sa pakikinig, di ba? The more the merrier nga, sabi ng mga matatanda. So now, I really want to refresh my idea. What's the definition of adulting for me personally? So lahat ng mga sasabihin ko dito ay my personal note and my personal thoughts about the word adulting, because nowadays, napapansin ko kapag sinasabi natin yung adulting, natatakot tayong pag-usapan to, or pag sinabi adulting, ayoko pag-usapan nga, I'm so scared, uwi muna ako. Alam mo yon. So, I think it's the perfect timing for us to face our fear and to really define what's adulting sa atin. Because I believe adulting have so many definitions and have so many have so many forms sa ating lahat. For example, me, I have different definition of adulting. You, Katables, you have so many different definition of adulting also. So now, let's talk about some of the definitions of adulting. So for me, as your host and as Brian Bonnie, it's just simply Brian Bonnie, diba? Adulting is just simply letting yourself cry maybe for 2 minutes, or I don't know, a minute or so, and getting back to the things you need to do and accomplish. Diba? Parang iiyak ka. Tapos after mo malabas, back to work! Guys, back to work! Walang ano-ano dyan. Diba? Parang, gusto ko sabi dito, kapag baliw ka na, adulting na yun. It's just, for me, it's just simply telling us and letting yourself breathe for a while, because sometimes we feel overwhelmed with so many things that's happening in our lives, diba? Kagaya ko, again, like ko sinasabi, breadwinner, at sobrang dami nangyayari sa pamilya, sa buhay, sa career, diba? No, overwhelmed tayo, and minsan nakakalimutan natin, oh my God, 22 lang tayo, 25 lang tayo, 26 lang tayo. Pero ang dami na nating iniisip, right? So sometimes na-overwhelmed tayo, di ba? And learning how to deal with all of them, how to handle things without breaking down, every time we do that, or every time something unexpected comes up, it's learning how to be strong on your own. Yun lang yun. Yun lang yung gusto kong sabihin dun. Iyak ka muna, tapos back to work, diba? It's just simply learning how to be strong on your own, mga Katables. Another definition is, adulting is missing out on some events because you've got to prioritize some other things. Diba? Parang nag-invite ng binyag, magnininong ka daw, magnininang. Okay, sige, magnininang ako kasi bawal daw mag-no sa ninang. Kadya sa mga. Pero yun na, ang point ko, parang, okay, sige, natanggap ako, pero you're not going to be there sa celebration talaga, diba? Or iabot mo na lang gifts or everything. Or may party, mag-no ka, right? Because it's about setting your mind on reaching certain goals for your future, and reaching certain goals requires a lot of not being present in some important events, maybe with family, with friends, with loved ones, right? Because when you're an adult, you have to learn no from time to time. Hindi mo kailangan i-yes lahat, diba? Kasi may mga bagay na kailangan mong pagtuunan ng pansin, and kailangan natin mag-no sa mga events na yon. Kung sa tingin natin, being in their occasion or event we'll just waste some of our time. I don't wanna use the word waste, pero since nasabi ko na, di ba? Pero nag-isip ako ng isang better word sa waste. Pero, alam mo yun, kung sa tingin mo, missing out on parties and saying no to going out all the time, di ba? So you can focus on better things. I think that's adulting. And it's staying on your path to build your brighter future. That's just simply the meaning na kapag nag-no ka, di ba? Pwede mo sabihin, oh my God, no ako kasi magpo-focus muna ako sa future ko. Ayoko munang magpakalasing kagaya nyo. Joke lang. No. It's simply kapag marunong ka na mag-no sa mga ganong events. It's just, simply be proud sa atin mga ka-tables. Sa kapag no tayo tapos sobrang kakaiba na nag-no tayo sa party. Be proud sa sarili natin because it only means that we know how to stay on our path to build our brighter future. Another definition that I have here is adulting is learning how to survive on your own. Di ba? Medyo nakakatakot. Pero, totoo naman. Di ba? It's actually really learning. It's actually a journey of learning how to survive on your own. It's about you being stormed in life, but learning how to dance on it. And it's about you being hurt, but learning how to find healing. Diba? Actually, sinabi ko to sa mga previous episodes ko na one of the scariest lesson that I learned growing up is that forcing yourself to be positive so that you can fix yourself. Hindi yung exact thought na sinabi ko, pero ganun yung gusto kong sabihin, na parang nakatakot mag-adult kasi kapag nalulungkot ka, kailangan mo maging positive kahit mahirap. Kasi walang ibang gagawa nun kundi ikaw lang. Walang ibang magsosolve ng problem mo kundi ikaw lang. So it's scary being an adult or experiencing adulting. But again, ka-tables, it's a journey. And going through that journey will definitely help us a lot to become a better person. And let's accept that you know yourself more than anyone does. It's you having a strong conviction on working to be the person you want to be, the person that you will be proud of. Diba? It's your best self. That's why learning how to survive on your own, it's really a part of adulting. Another definition is adulting is knowing how to figure out your purposes in life. Purposes. Kasi why not? Bakit na marami tayong purpose, diba? Bakit si Google, ang dami niyang purpose. Si YouTube, ang dami purpose. Si podcast, ang dami niyang purpose, diba? So, gawin natin purposes in life. So, it's only means that it's you trying out different things and sticking to the one that actually makes you feel fulfilled. Diba? It's you not minding other people's opinion kung ano yung nagpapasaya sa'yo. Kung ano yung nagpapasaya, yun yung gagawin natin. Diba? Wala tayong pakialam sa mga taong magko-comment, right? Again, it's easier said than done, pero it's really part of adulting. Magugulat ka na lang from one point sa life mo, marunong ka nang magwapakel sa mga tao nagsasalita. Pero of course, may experience pa rin natin yung insecurity at saka pagiging sensitive sa mga sinasabi ng tao. Pero again, trust me, darating yung point na baliwala na lang sa atin yun. Diba? Hanggat malaman natin yung purpose natin sa life. It's you not minding other people's opinion because you understand what you can only choose. And because you understand that you're the one who can only choose what's best for you. Last definition that I have here on my list is adulting simply means growing. Oh my God, goosebumps yung sinabi ko yan ka-tables. Actually, kasi sinusulat ko yung definition na to. Actually, nagbasa ko sa thought catalog. And then, I actually, put some list also from my end. Sinulat ko to sobrang tagal na. Believe me, kung may kita yung notes ko, high school pa ata or ay charot, hindi. College to yung year na to. College ko pa ito sinulat. Kaya yung sinabi kong adulting simply means growing, nag-goosebumps ako. Kasi sinulat ko siya college days and hindi ko akalain na sabihin ko siya ngayon. Adulting simply means growing. It means being wise. being honest, and a strong version of ourselves, Katables. It's us, Katables, making our own decisions. It's us making our own destiny, shaping our own destiny, and making our own masterpiece. It's, doing the little things every single day that build an image of you who we want to become in the future. So, adulting simply means growing. So, those are the real definition of adulting from my end. I hope and I know na lahat tayo have different definition of adulting, but that's me saying, some of the definitions of adulting based from my experience. So that's it, Pansit. Thank you so much for listening. Before we end this podcast, don't forget to click subscribe and click follow on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and don't forget to fund the podcast. Di naman don't forget, but if you love to, fund the podcast, bilan nyo ako ng drink, ng coffee, ng snacks, para may kinakain ako sa pang-araw-araw. Grabe naman yun. But there, I'm leaving my link, PayPal link, and Gcash link on this podcast or to my social media platforms. Just click it and feel free to donate or to fund whatever amount you want. So again, I'm your host, I'm Brian Bonnie. Bye! Wait! It's the Roundtable Podcast is releasing new episodes every Tuesday and Friday mornings. So don't forget to subscribe and follow on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you like this podcast that much, don't forget to follow and always be updated on all their self-improvement contents. Just search at It's the Roundtable Podcast on your favorite social media app. Don't forget to join the conversation by using the hashtag I am part of the table. Not to mention, we also have a YouTube channel where you can see and admire the face behind this podcast. That's it, Pansit. Ayos ba tayo dyan?
Yes, sir, mga kaibigan!